Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, this with the Scott sisters is getting messier and messier. Tasha told Tamika show those receipts, and Tamika did just that. She brought those receipts. Then, if that isn't enough, Tasha and her husband sent Tamika a threatening text talking about putting out sex tapes, nude pics, even dragged poor Todd, Candy's husband, into all this foolishness if she don't apologize to Tasha. When I tell y'all this is a hot mess, it's all a hot mess. Listen to this and I'll come back. First, I want to say everything in this video that I'm about to talk about is alleged and my opinion.
Who's out here being trifling, lying on me and my other group members, sending threat text messages from an anonymous number, but then turn around and do a video and say the same thing that's in the threat text. Girl, you and your husband got to be the most simplest criminals in the world. How are you gonna send me a threat text? Let me explain the text. I will put it up here so you guys can see it. And, I might even share the video where she's saying things that's in the text. So I got a threat text about me, Tiny, and Candy, all right? First of all, her husband says that I sent him naked pictures. And he says something about Tiny, and he says something about Candy that I'm not going to say, which are all lies.
You see what the big news is, right?
About you stealing the $30,000?
No, now the news is Tamika, my sister-in-law, was sending me naked pictures. Todd sucking a tranny's dick, and Tiny in trouble. That's about to be the biggest news today. So, people, that girl you got coming over there with security for what? Like, damn, Tasha.
Let me ask you this real quick.
He's evil. A lot of stuff has happened over the years where I have protected my sister and her husband because I wanted a family. I didn't want to be an outcast. I didn't want them not to love me anymore. So I took a lot of things, not just off of them, but also off my mom. So I did not want to be out here without love. So of course I let things ride. But to have that thrown back in my face, my loyalty to my family, and for you to say that I'm a liar when y'all are around here trying to extort me, and you're sitting here threatening me, saying that I need to apologize and say I made a mistake. No, I didn't make a mistake. Miss Diane already explained to everybody that she signed all of us up for sound exchange.
Well, I signed Xscape, every one of them, up for sound exchange. And I sent all the paperwork, and Tamika, I did Latocha, everybody. And Tamika told me when we filled out the paperwork, she was living in New York then, and I still have the paperwork, and I filled it out, and I put it. Her address was all in New York and everything. Tamika, my Tamika had gotten her checks, and it was a pretty big check then. I'm thinking it was like close to $20,000 the first time. They got a lot of checks though, and Tamika said I didn't get my checks. And I said, well, you should have. I said, because Tamika's gotten several checks already. And so we called up to Sound Exchange. Me and Tamika was on the line, and we talked to, this guy's name was Joe Mo Grady. I think he's passed away, but back then he was the person we talked to. And he talked to Tamika, and she asked him questions about her checks, and he told her that her checks were going to Hampton, Georgia. And so after that, she said, well, I live in New York. How did this happen? And he sent her copies of the checks. I mean,
he sent copies.
He said something about your sister and Rocky, or Edward Bivens, because I really didn't know Rocky's name.
Right, he said Edward Bivens cashed your checks. But how was I supposed to get my money back?
The only way you could get your money back is you had to prosecute him. And you said, I don't want to do that.
Once we did do the investigation, well, they did. They sent information. Someone sent in, which was my sister, and I will be showing that in a second. She changed the contract and put her name on the contract saying that she was my manager. And you're going to see that in a second. And then they put they sent my passport. It was a lot of stuff.
I know he said, that they had proof. They thought it was you and everything. But there's only reason that that you couldn't get your money back is you would have to prosecute them.
No one has a reason to lie. And you're going to see with the receipts. And if it wasn't for Miss Diane, none of us, me, Candy, my sister, Tiny, nobody would have gotten these checks from Sound Exchange. If it wasn't for you finding out about that royalty,
my husband with the TAMs, I signed them up, and that's how I found out about it. And our business managers in New York told me about it. So that's kind of how I knew about Sound Exchange.
Thank you for doing that, because we still getting checks today.
That's good. Get them checks.
Yes, love you.
I love Tasha still. I mean, I love her. I mean, and I would never lie on none of y'all. I love y'all.
I know.
Y'all my babies.
Somehow, my information was changed and sent to Sound Exchange. Now, when my sister was asked about Sound Exchange, she acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. So I'm not gonna do too much, but I will clear my name. I will show you a few pieces of evidence that shows how they went in and they changed my address to this, how they changed my email. Everything that Miss Diane did was changed by my sister, Latocha Scott. I will give you evidence. Now, the misconception is the $30,000. It wasn't one check, it was multiple checks. It wasn't just one. So I was very nice. I was being very nice to say that only $30,000 was stolen from me. I was very nice to say only $30,000 was taken from me, stolen from me rather. So, you want your apology? How about I give them proof what you did? Just a little bit, not a lot. I'm not trying to bury you. You just need to stop being out here saying these false things, you and your husband, these threats and everything else. It's not gonna work. Oh yeah, one of the threats were that my tape, I have a sex tape that I did. Yes, when I was in my 20s, I did a sex tape. So, I didn't want to take it back to my house, so I gave the tape to my sister and told her to hold it. So, I can watch it every now and then. I just got to be honest with you. I was looking good on the tape. But anyway, I gave it to my sister, so I went back to get it. She said someone stole it out of her safe. So I said, okay, well, who got the safe code? Who got the code of your safe? She said only her and her husband. But somebody stole my tape. Now I'm about to be blackmailed by them. If I don't apologize, they're going to put the tape out. This is what the text said. Yeah, it's just a lot of crooked stuff that has happened. And it's something about Todd, he said in the text. But it's crazy because things that were in that threat text, when my sister did her interview on her bus, dogging everybody out, talking about Candy, talking about I lied, certain things that were in that threatened text was in what she said. Wow. They mentioned a tattoo that only she knew about. They mentioned the sex tape that mysteriously disappeared. They mentioned pictures that was never sent to him when he cracked my door phone by saying he was my ex-husband. They are evil, evil people, but I'm not gonna allow you to keep sitting out here and giving false narrative about me. I've had your back. I was stupid. I did things and you throw it in my face and you want to do a video say, oh, you know how she is. I owned up to that. When I was wrong, I apologize. This time, I'm not wrong. The evidence is here. I'm not talking about this anymore after this. Now the world knows that you are a liar that is doing a gospel album. Stealing from the church, stealing from your sister, stealing my identity. And what you won't do is steal my pride. Go ahead. Leak the tape that you said you lost. Go ahead. Embarrass your niece. Go ahead. Because you really don't care nothing about them because you would have never stole from them in the beginning. Go ahead. And watch what God does.
That's because they are so used to treating Tamika like she's the weakest damn link that they really thought sending her that threatening text, she would fold. And And that's because in the past is how they used to, treat her. I believe that. And that's just my opinion. Tasha and her mother. And they need to be ashamed of their damn selves. I can't say it enough. When you got family like this, who needs damn enemies, I have to say, though, I'm so proud of you, Tamika. I know what it's like to put yourself first for once. And that's right. Don't mess with a child of God, because karma has no face. Trust that. And when she comes kicking down that door, Tasha will know. I personally feel like she getting her karma right now. Hence why she all out here crying snot and all trying to do damage control and still not taking accountability for nothing. She went on a Ricky Smiley morning show. She, meaning Tasha, and her raggedy ass husband Rocky, and tried to deflect and using everything federal, and Tasha coming for Brat because Brat was telling her, herself what she witnessed back in the day of Tasha and the way that she treated Candy, and and how Tamika always had Tasha back. But Tasha and Tasha fashion played dumb as usual. And they went back and forth for a bit. You could clearly see that Tasha and Rocky don't communicate. I'm going to let y'all see for yourself. Take a listen.
I've been around y'all since I was kids. And what I do know to be true is no matter what you did or said when we was little, your sister would definitely take your side, whether you was right or wrong.
And vice versa.
And I guess that's how sisters do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was, so that made it like 2 against 2. And it made it, because to me, you always seemed like the person everybody had to listen to, I guess because you was the oldest. But Candy always seemed to be the one that was hurt and slighted because they had to take your side and follow what you said do.
You said Candy was hurt and slighted?
Yeah, slighted because everybody took your side because you kind of was the leader of the group.
Right, but in what instance can you say that about?
Remember we used to be on tour and stuff like years ago, just that Candy would just always seem like she would be sad. Just, I don't know, different instances like, we was on tour for a long time. We did a lot of stuff together back in the day when we was kids.
I don't remember her being sad though.
Really?
No.
Oh, I think I seen her be sad a lot and kind of like down.
And are you saying that that's because of me, Brett?
I'm saying because they took your side most of the time, it seems like. Because even if you wasn't right or if you was wrong, your sister would always take your side, and you was like the leader of the group back then. Was you not like the leader back then?
Well, at the end of the day, that's my sister, and most times when you have a sibling, that's the bond that you have. It's not so much as trying to bully anybody. It's just that's how we were brought up. That's the bond. As far as me being the leader, I've always been that person who, when it comes down to it, musical, making sure everybody was on their notes and stuff like that. So, and when you're speaking, I don't know what instance you're speaking about, but.
Okay, well, I'm just speaking from what I did witness about her being like sad and stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that.
All right, y'all, we got.
Sad.
I think she said that. I actually rewatched the other show. What's the other one y'all did before this one? And I think she was like almost crying, saying, "How could you not see when she was sad? She was sad all the time, and she felt attacked all the time, or something like that."
Oh, okay, well, no, I don't remember that. I remember her saying that she felt like we didn't have a bond, she and I.
Right.
But not that she was sad all the time. This is my first time hearing that.
So now, Latocha, this girl, you know who this is, so I ain't got to introduce myself to you.
You do.
But Latocha, now, we've been following the show, SWV and
Yes.
Xscape and what have you and stuff. And the madness has been going back and forth with you and Tamika with the $30,000 alleged that you're supposed to have taken from her and your husband, Rocky. So my thing is, did y'all take the money? And I know you said in a report that, to get your sister back, you would give her back the money. And $30,000 is not that much money, especially with you and Rocky. So my thing is, did y'all take the money? Did you cash the check?
I never said give something back. I said I wanted my sister back.
Oh,
and I said if it takes $30,000 to bring us back, then I would. That's what I said. But no, it's a very delicate situation. And no, we didn't steal anything from her. No, we did not.
Why is she saying that? Why is she saying that?
That's a question.
Because there was a video where she actually had the accountant on, and the lady showing the receipts.
There was an accountant on?
That was Lil Tamika mama.
Oh, okay, no.
The white lady?
Yeah, that's Lil Tamika mama.
That's Yeah, no, she's
That's-
not.
that's
But
Tiny
you said
Mama.
that all the chicks went to you and your husband.
That's not true.
So one thing that Tamika's mama said was that she alleged that you and Rocky changed the address to your apartment in New York versus her house in Hampton. Did that happen?
First of all, my sister didn't live in New York, and no, all of us were staying with my mother, but no.
Well, she said she didn't know who Edwin or Edward Bivens it was, and she found out that was your husband.
Okay, well, everybody knows it's not true.
Everybody know what's not true.
Edward Bivens, come on now.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Okay.
I know his name.
Well,
Rocky.
she does.
Oh.
With it, from a legal standpoint. So the less I say, the better.
Okay, so
I'm
y'all
say this.
suing her.
I have, yes. Come on, man. Listen.
You need to.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. The other day I got a phone call because I want to address this. I got a phone call from Tasha K. Right? Didn't know I was being recorded. Just talking. She trying to get an interview, and all of a sudden, the whole world is replaying something I said illegally. Because I didn't know I was being recorded, and she called because of this female that is saying a bunch of stuff that I've been told to be quiet about until it plays out in court.
But can y'all understand that when it's 7 people on this reality show, and since day one I have been attacked on every level. The minute I said I wanted to do music, gospel music, I have been attacked. You've never heard nothing about me. I've been a wife, a mother. I've done my job. I'm in this industry. So now it's coming where the television comes on and everybody's for TV.
Oh, I'm the bully too. I'm a bully. I control
I'm
my
just
wife.
saying,
I tell her what
I don't
to
have
do.
a brain. I've been doing this before I got with him.
And Brad, you know me. I know you quiet over there now, but you know
I know.
me.
Well, I know you. What? What you saying?
I'm saying
what
you know me. You know.
I know what about you.
We got
I know
history.
what about you.
You know
exactly.
Right.
So tell me what I know about you. What you mean?
You know I ain't the guy to be running around here doing no rah rah. I would think you would know that. You ain't never seen me
So
on
what?
no rah-rah.
What are you expecting me to say? I know you, but I don't know you like that, bro. What you mean?
I'm acknowledging you on here. I'm saying, Brat, you know me, so you know what I'm saying. You ever heard me do some BS out here in the streets?
I don't know you like that. I don't know about your personal life and what y'all do in your personal life.
Yeah.
I don't know about you and no mistress. I don't know about none of that stuff.
No. I ain't talking about that because I ain't got no mistress. No, I wasn't saying. I'm saying, what up, Brat? You know me. I'm your, like.
Oh yeah, I know you from Chi-Town.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just
I
saying.
thought you were saying like I.
Oh no, I didn't say you said nothing.
Nah.
What's up? I'm trying to. What's up?
That's why I said.
She's Chi-Town too, right?
Yeah, we from Chi-Town, definitely. Well, Tasha, you know what he's saying because that's your husband, but I didn't understand what he was saying because he said I know him like I had said something bad about him, and I haven't.
Oh no, I mean,
So I just want to make sure.
I will say this, honey. I would have did the same thing you did with that dress, babe, when y'all went out on stage, and honey, you had a different dress than there, son.
No, Gary.
Well, Gary.
Well, yeah. I mean, she didn't get the memo.
I did not.
See there, she didn't get the memo. She didn't know that, so honey, she had to wear what she liked.
I mean, how many times have I dressed differently from my group? Come on.
But Natasha, just what I want you to do for me, clear up the money situation, because when I look at my phone, I see on the internet, that's what people are talking about the most, because you know the affair and stuff is just always he say, she say stuff. You live in Atlanta, people just flat out lie or whatever. But clear up, like precisely clear up the issue with the $30,000 in the checks.
I can't clear up nothing I don't know nothing about, Ricky. I can't clear up nothing I don't know nothing about. Know what I didn't do. I didn't take nobody.
So why is Tamika showing all these receipts and showing? I think it came out yesterday. Why is she showing receipts with people's name on it?
Where my
y'all
name? I'm saying, but where my name at?
It's on there. If you go to YouTube, the last thing she posted something yesterday. Okay. It was your name and I think your husband's name on some sound scan something where she says this was the last time she was gonna talk about it. She gonna show receipts. This did happen to her. Mm-hmm. She is not lying, and she, and then Tamika's mama was explaining what she told her to do, and then Tamika got her checks, and the other checks came to y'all, and Edward Bivens or Edwin Bivens or whoever that is, they saying that's Rocky's real name, and he signed the checks.
That's my name.
what? But I'm saying, what?
Oh, and Tasha just said that wasn't your name.
No, she
I didn't. I did.
When I said Edward or Edwin or something, I said the wrong name.
Everybody know that, and you just said, Brett. I didn't know that, so no, I didn't.
I didn't
say
know
what
that.
you said.
No, I said I didn't know that was his name, but you said that ain't his name.
No,
I
she
never
was saying
said that.
they knew that was my name.
I said they knew, and you said.
Oh, and I said I didn't, because I didn't know that was his
No,
name.
that is my name. And Brad,
Okay.
y'all, let me say this. Ricky, Brad, Gary, everybody about this situation. Yeah, it is a family situation, but if we say something or what it is, then it opens up another thing of what it really is. So I think that me personally, I'm gonna stay quiet because I'm being accused so that it don't go further. I think it should be dealt with within the family because I can say something.
That's true, but everybody keep talking. Won't
Yeah,
nobody be
but
quiet.
nobody won't talk to
She'll-
me.
Right,
That's the
she'll
thing,
say something,
like-
but then Tasha, I saw a video with you, and then Candy will say something, and then she'll say something again, and then it's been back and forth, so
Right, and
nobody's
that's why
really been
I've
quiet
reached
because I
out.
know everybody trying to defend
They're
themselves.
trying to defend. Everybody's trying to defend themselves, but I've reached out. I just wish that my sister will talk to me. How does everybody know? How is it just coming out? How is it because the cameras are out? I'm just finding out something like this that she says happened years and years and years and years ago when she was pregnant with my 10-year-old niece. So now when the television comes on, this is something. How would you feel if somebody all of a sudden just brought something up that you knew nothing about, and now you got the world asking questions? I don't know. So
Well,
was
they
it?
said
Was
they
it for
said they was trying to talk
was
to you.
TV? Who was they, Brett? Who?
The
Tell me.
girls,
Brett,
your sister and
Brett,
Candy.
let me just
but
say
they
this.
said you change your number all the time, and somebody don't have your number.
Brett, when I had my number, nobody was using it. And then it was the same time, nobody was using it. I get it. You know, you got your people that you like. You know what I mean? I get it. But at the end of the day, please listen to all sides. You know, I get it.
No,
Y'all said
I
I
do.
was a very dominant person. I'm dominant because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. So when it comes down to the group, if we're not celebrated with the things that we've
Tasha,
done,
honestly, we was all
let me
scared of you,
ask
Tasha.
you,
When
let
we
me-
was younger,
you
we
was
was
not
all
Brett.
scared of you.
Brett, you was
We was all-
Brett, you
we
was
was
loving
all
on me.
scared of you.
Brett, you was
We
loving
all-
on me back in the day.
We was all scared of you.
Brett, you was
Nobody from
loving on me.
Xscape liked me when I came in because
Brett,
they was like,
I
who is
loved
this?
you. Me and
That's
you was
what they
so
was like.
cool.
When I first peeked my head in that so death door, all
Brett,
y'all was like not
Brett,
happy at all
Brett,
with me.
Brett.
Everybody know that though, and they was like
Brett.
looking
But
at me like, who
Tasha.
is this?
And hold on one second,
Tasha.
Brett. Come on, let's keep it 100, Brett. Me and you
That's all
tight.
I
as-
know how to do is keep it 100.
Okay, well let's go back. Me and you was tight. Me, you, and Nicole, we was the ones kicking it. So how you gonna say when you peeped your head, I was the one who embraced you the most?
At JD Studio. I
Okay.
never forget it. I came from Chicago. All my granny taught me was I love everybody. But then when I stepped in that door and y'all was recording or something, y'all looked up at me with an ugly face. Now we was cool after that, but at first I felt no love and I was scared of you the most.
Hey,
You
hey,
was
Brett,
scared of
can
me,
I ask
Brett.
something?
And you loved on me the most. I was with your
know
mama
I
and
did.
everything.
I
Come
did
on,
love
man.
on you. We
I
all
just
grew
got
up
that-
together.
Come on, Brett.
I know your mama too.
I mean, you know,
I just got
I
to
got
ask
you.
one question.
I got
Rocky,
I got
did,
you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Rocky,
Appreciate
did you cash the check?
What?
Hey, Rick, I'm laughing.
No, I'm
I
just saying
didn't.
that's on the sheet for me to ask. I mean, it's an important
Listen,
question.
No, I didn't cash the check, and I'm gonna stick to my mother-in-law's wishes to
Yes.
keep it in the family. You know, she asked me to not be, keep her.
Not
It's
do
so
this.
much I want to say. I swear they telling me to shut up, but I'm gonna
the best
respect
thing.
my mother-in-law because
Yes.
that woman don't deserve this.
No.
And if I talk, if I say something, it's gonna be bad.
So the answer to the question, you did not cash the
I
check.
did not cash a check.
I need to see you, Brett.
I thought Brad was pregnant. Yeah.
And she going through all this. The baby gonna look like me.
Oh. I'm just saying. I thought she was pregnant. No.
Brett said, I'm not going through nothing. I'm not upset at all. I know that's right. Girl, you talk about pray for y'all, don't judge y'all. Girl, pray for your damn self. Because what I saw in that interview, it's about 30 or 40 minutes long, y'all. Go check it out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I just wanted to give y'all the highlighted interesting parts. But what I saw in that interview was pure narcissistic behavior. Tasha wanted to take control of that interview so bad, putting out a narrative that she and Rocky probably talked about before the show, but it backfired on the both of them. I get it. Brat was just doing her job and asking, the questions that fans wanted to know. But Tasha calls that being attacked. It's only attacked because it's happening to her. But when she was out here doing all these interviews, calling her sister mental, talking about y'all know how she is and how she lie, shading Candy's voice and Tamika's, both Tamika's I might add, she wasn't being attacked then. But now you're being attacked. Girl, stop throwing rocks and hiding your damn hands. Just own it and the people will respect you better. Tasha, just listen. Just say, listen, y'all. And this is after you give your sister back her money and apologize directly to your sister. Come back to the people. Listen, y'all. I was in a bad place, me and my family at that time. And when those checks came, yes, I did use my sister's money to get back on my feet. Was it wrong for me to do that? Yes. But I was in a bad place and embarrassed to ask my little sister for help. I allowed my pride to take over, but I have since right my wrong and have given my sister back her money, and we are preparing our sister relationship and wish for privacy. Thank you. Period. Lead with that, Tasha, and you may get a little bit, and I mean a little bit of empathy from the people, because we all know that this is just damage control what you're doing, because your record is coming out next week on Good Friday. So you think you're getting ahead of it? Allegedly. But it's too late if you ask me, and that's just my opinion. Anywho, moving on. Tasha took to her IG live and called herself having a revelation after her interview on the Ricky Smiley show and decided to give a long-winded half-ass apology, I call it, if that, because in my honest opinion, I really don't think it was an apology at all. But I'll let y'all judge. Take a listen.
Start off by apologizing to our fans. When we started this almost 30 years ago, all it was ever just for us to sing. That's it. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I didn't come into this business to talk about people, to shame people, to make myself feel better than, to make some.
And guys, take a minute to read the comments, because the comments is everything.
Somebody feel less than. That's not what I came here to do. I came here to sing, and I feel like God gave me the gift to do that. And this has just been a whirlwind, a roller coaster, one that, you know, highs and lows. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm at a low. I'm really at a low. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for hearing us. Thank you guys for supporting the group and loving on us when we weren't even loving on ourselves. I really and truly appreciate that from my heart. Y'all don't deserve this. Yesterday I had an interview, and Brad and I had some words. You know, we went back and forth, and I didn't understand why. You know, when she said to me, you know, Candy felt sad when you were being the leader of the group. You know, she felt sad. And I said, she felt sad. I never heard this. This is something new to me. But even in that, I have to take accountability for if there's something that I didn't see, if it's something that, you know, and it's possible that because I just wanted to sing, I never looked at it as this person is sad. I just wanted to use the gift. So if I overlooked you, Candy, I'm sorry. I never wanted to do that. I never knew you were sad. And I know what that sadness feels like. I really do. And that's never been my intention. When we were in the group, like I said, I just wanted to sing. I wanted to be, you know, us to be successful. I felt like music was going to bring us together in love and understanding. I mean, I'm 17, 18 years old. What do I know? You know, so I'm sorry if I made you feel sad. Never, that was never my intention. To Tiny, who I consider my friend, I love your family. Eris, that's my baby. That's my heart, you know. And we've always said that we were family. And I feel like, you know, you were the one to always try to bring things together for us. You know, you were the one to say, hey, ladies, let's get it together. And I kind of, you know, alienated myself from you because I was trying to figure out everything. I didn't know what was going on. You told me, go do the gospel. You know, you should do the gospel. You're the one who gave me the motivation to do it. And once I stepped out to sing for God, it was like, I felt away because it's like, I can't share the goodness because every time I say I'm going to do something, everybody's mad at Tasha. So I really, you know, I ostracized myself. Normally you and I would talk about everything, you know, and normally you're the type of person that'll say, hey girl, I'm gonna talk to the girls. And I just didn't know what to do. I felt like if I'm honest and like I'm excited, nobody cares. So, you know, for that, I apologize to you. You know, we are like sisters, and I didn't talk to my sister. Maybe you could have shed light on some things that I probably, you know, needed to hear. But you've been there, you know. Sometimes you did things, and I'm like, Tiny, why are you saying that? And she like, you know, you used to be like, cuz, girl, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would say stuff like that to me, and I apologize for not sharing my heart with you. To my sister, Tamika. Everybody knows that family, my family, is everything to me. Everything. There are times and scenes I wouldn't say nothing because I know if I say something, it could damage my family. If you look at the last episodes that we did on Still Kicking It, I had this same feeling in my heart because, and I said that y'all can go back and look at it. I said, hey, as long as I got my sister and my family, that's all I need. And I still feel like that to this day. And what's going on with us is, it's not cool. I'm not happy about it. I feel like being a big sister, you're supposed to protect, you know. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to hear you out. And I've been trying to do that. I've been reaching out to you. And I'm praying that things get better. You know, I really am. This is not me coming on here trying to make somebody look bad or nothing. I'm speaking from my heart. Mama didn't raise us this way. And I apologize to my mother as well because you have been scrutinized for being a mother. You were there when nobody else was, and you've always been able to get us together. And the way that I see you being dragged in this media, it hurts me. Nobody wants to see their mother dragged in the media because of what they see depicted on television, which, by the way, everything that y'all see is not what it seems. It is not what it seems. And my mother and my sister and I, we have had a very strong bond. And to see that tarnished in an industry that needs to see love and support, that bothers me. It angers me because that's not who we are. Painted in a picture that that's not who we are. You know, I apologize to you, Mom, for having to sit and watch and look at this, look at your daughters go through this and try to find a resolve and can't. For any mother that would break my heart if I had two daughters who are going back and forth and the industry is eating it up and people like drama. Did I take my sister's money? I did not. We were going through so much 10, 11 years ago together as a family. It was one of the things that, I can't lie, we were both at our lowest. We didn't have money. We all lived with my mother. And that's something that, you know, y'all will see on the show where we say that I didn't have anywhere to live. We didn't. And we pulled through. So when you talk about 30,000 that I don't know anything about, all I said is, can we get clarity about it? Because during that time, we both were helping one another. I just need clarity. What are you seeing? What are you saying? Because I have my receipts and you have yours. But we need to sit down as sisters and not go through this in the social media. Like on social media, it's not good. We need to sit down and figure out what this is, because we can get through anything, but we have to communicate. We have to talk to one another, because you can't get through anything without that. And I've been convicted already of being a thief, and I don't even know what you're talking about. You put up something online, but Tamika, we both have receipts. We both have receipts. Let's just get through it. What is this? How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? Whatever it is, Tamika, we can resolve it. This is not nothing that we need to perpetuate and continue to move and make people feel away. This is us. We sisters. We've never not been able to talk about anything, ever. And I don't feel like because of what's going on in this media that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be family. We're going to get through it. I know we will. And I apologize for anything that I didn't see, anything that I don't understand. I apologize to you for that. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. I did not steal my sister's money. I did not steal my sister's money. Tamika, you know I didn't steal your money. And if there's anything that I can do to resolve this, I'm going to resolve it. To all those people that are out there who are judging me because of my relationship with my husband. We have been married for 28 years. I have been with this man for 28 years through the highs and lows. I've been at my worst. I've been depressed. I've been wanting to take myself out of here. He was the only one that stood by my side. And I'm not saying this to make it seem like, oh, he's everything. But he's everything to me and my family. He's everything to me and our son. And do we have problems? Are we perfect? No, we're not. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm very much aware of the allegations that are happening about him. I see everything. As a wife, you see everything. But with our relationship, some people keep the fact that they have an open relationship quiet. They want to keep it private. But we have that. And for us to be judged or whatever by the things that people are saying, y'all keep judging, y'all keep living, y'all got marriages. Everybody ain't gonna always be true. Things happen. At the end of the day, do I stand beside my husband? I know, y'all think I don't know. I know everything. Everything. I'm not oblivious to things. My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have an open relationship. We have spoken about things. That is my private business. But because I'm sharing my heart with y'all, I'm letting y'all know, please, stop it. I can't even think about the things that are going on now because I'm being attacked. Everywhere I go, I'm being attacked. I go to the radio stations, I'm being attacked. I go to this place, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked because I said I wanted to do a gospel project. A gospel. I want to sing to the Lord.
Girl, see what I mean? Anytime a person starts an apology off with that's not an apology. Because what they are saying is, I don't think I did it, but if you feel I did, then okay, I'm sorry. There's no accountability. And her and Rocky having an open relationship, girl, miss us with that crap. I feel like this is something he told her to say, Rocky told her to say, after a long night of crying, blaming him for ruining her life, because I don't think those tears was for Candy, Tamika, Tiny. Those tears was, I look like a damn fool. I done messed up. My husband is out here humiliating the shit out of me. I need love, y'all, right now, please. It's all about her. When I tell y'all the narcissism is real with Latocha Scott, it's real. Like, it's just crazy. I'm not out here to make nobody look bad or whatever. Girl, you ain't making her look bad like she making Tasha and Candy and Tiny look bad. Girl, you not making them look bad at all. You making yourself look bad. She knows damn well what she did to her sister. And now Tamika done let the cat out the bag. They saying, oh my gosh, she losing it. I do believe that they calling Tamika phone right now, blowing her the hell up. I bet they are. Because she not folding on those empty threats. They can't shut her up. She don't want to mend things with Tamika. She want to shut her up. That's what they want. They just want to get in her ear and gang up on her like they used to doing and make her feel bad. But Tamika not answering them calls. She not beat. And I'm Team Tamika and Team Xscape, okay? With that said, I just wanted to come and chat about this update on the Scott sisters and hear what y'all thoughts are. Drop down in the comment box. Let's get the conversation going. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And hit that notification bell so you'll see when I drop new videos. And y'all follow me on all my platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All at Sister Girl Talk TV.